Hello, and welcome to Sci-Chi Network. This is going to be a quick story for today. It's pretty short and simple. All I have to say is, well, looks like in the news, Christopher Nolan is upset of Warner Brothers' decision to have their movies come out date and date release in theaters and on HBO Streaming Max. Now, what he said is that, well, HBO is the worst service. Personally, I love Christopher Nolan. I love Christopher Nolan. I think he's one of the best directors out there. I love Dark Knight. I love actually the Batman trilogy. I love Interstellar. Not perfect, but I love it. Personally, I'm a fan. I like Dunkirk. I thought it was good. That the visuals are good. It wasn't a great movie, but also a huge fan of Inception. As one of my favorites of his. Actually, also I would say, well, The Protege is pretty good. Last one, I would say Memento, another classic. But I don't want to go into details of what I like of his work. The point is, we're in the middle of a pandemic, and people are dying, and people don't want to go to the movie theaters. It's not an essential thing to do. It's go to the movie theaters. Even if you don't want to believe in deaths or whatever, the point is, it's about safety. And the movie theaters aren't open. Well, some are, but not all of them are open. The major places that need to be opened are Los Angeles, which is in a shutdown, and New York. And those places aren't open. So there's no reason for Christopher Nolan to be upset because right now they're still being released in theaters where they can be, but you can't push back these movies. Constantly pushing them back, it's just not going to make the studios money. They keep on investing, and what they need to do is advertise. Make sure that people know. You know when your movie's coming out. If they're constantly trying to change the adjustment and just for their advertising, they just run out of money. They're just spending money, and they can't recoup the cost of that advertisement. And that's what he's not understanding, is that people don't want to risk their lives. They don't want to go to the theaters. They don't want to do that. And the theaters and the studios like AT&T, which owns Warner Brothers, by the way, they're part of a different division, but they pretty much own Warner Brothers, straight up. They need to make a profit. At the time going on, they're losing money. They need to recoup those costs so they can finance other films and finance other directors. They need their studio. They need HBO Max to become a bigger and bigger thing. Right now, subscriptions are going up since Wonder Woman announcement, but that's not enough. And right now, I love going to movie theaters. I've said it before that I love going to the movie theaters. It's a great place to go. Watching movies on a big screen is just amazing. But you have to think about the healthcare workers who have to protect us and do their jobs. They're struggling. And honest Americans who just also don't have that much money. They don't have money, and it's not funny, but the truth is they can't afford to go to a movie theater and spend 20, in some places $10. I know they can't spend what they need that for food, and they need that for water, they need it for supplies. And going to movie theaters, if this is the best way they can watch a movie and enjoy something that you put to work and that's your craft. Hey, if I was a director myself, it would hurt me, it would break my heart, but at the same time, I want to make sure that people can live another day to watch another film that I make. And maybe this might be the last one I make, but I want to make sure that people are safe. And that's what really matters. And that's what directors need to look into, is start thinking about other people rather than themselves. And that's a really selfish statement from Christopher Nolan. I still appreciate his work. I still will watch it. Still gonna want to watch Tenet. Yeah, but personally, I can't go with him with this, and that's what I gotta say for this segment. I know it's kind of depressing and down, but you know, I had to say what I had to say, and if that's what it's gonna be, it's gonna be that way. So, thank you for tuning in and letting me just rant a little bit and talking about that article I read. It's just kind of had me down. So, yeah, hope to see you guys soon, and again, thank you for tuning into Sci-Chi Network. Thank you and have a nice night.